YouTube, what is going on, Lakers family? In today's video, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers potentially trading for Dorian Finney-Smith from the Brooklyn Nets. And I just want to let you guys know this is not the latest news. This news was about 4 days ago. And I thought this would be an interesting video to talk about since I'm recording this video. But anyways, guys, James Piercy, the author of NBA Analysis Network, did propose a very good trade idea for the Lakers to acquire Dorian Finney-Smith from the Brooklyn Nets, and the Nets receive Jared Vanderbilt, Torian Prince, and Jalen Hood-Schifino. And Dorian Finney-Smith, he spent like his whole career with the Dallas Mavericks, his first 6.5 seasons over there with the Mavs up until like near the trade deadline, and got traded to the Nets for like a package of Kyrie Irving, and that's why Kyrie Irving went to the Dallas Mavericks like near the trade deadline. And the Nets re-signed him for like another 3 seasons, which I thought was very interesting. But Dorian Finney-Smith is like one of the better wing defenders in this league. With the Dallas Mavericks, he did average close to 9.1 points per game, shooting 41.6% from the field this past season, 4.7 rebounds, 1.5 assists, and shooting 35.5% from the three-point line. Took around 5.4 attempts per game. He played 40 games out of 82. Played at least 32.2 minutes a night for the Mavs. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, he did play 27.7 minutes a night, average close to 7.2 points per game, shooting 35.1% from the field, 4.9 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and shooting 30.6% from the three-point line. Took around 4.7 attempts per game and played 26 games for the Brooklyn Nets second half of the season. So he's 30 years old. He's a veteran. He's 6'7" with a 6'11" wingspan. He signed a 4-year contract when he was with the Dallas Mavericks worth of $55.5 million. And his average salary is around $13.8 million. And his contract is guaranteed at $55.5 million. And it's currently 2023, so he's locked up for like the next 3 seasons when he's eligible to be an unrestricted free agent in 2026, which I think is very interesting. And the reason why the Brooklyn Nets do this trade is because they have so many wing defenders, right? You got Mikal Bridges, who was from the Phoenix Suns. You got Cameron Johnson, Royce O'Neal, and Dorian Finney-Smith. So they got a logjam of wing defenders on their team. And Dorian Finney-Smith is like one of their older wing defenders on their team. So maybe they want to prioritize more of their youth and get more minutes. So the Brooklyn Nets, they really don't need him. Of course, they could keep him if they wanted to. He had a strong season, but his three-point shooting has started to decrease. It hasn't increased since he's been there, and he's getting older, right? Like I said, he's 30 years old. He's a veteran, and maybe the Brooklyn Nets want no part of him because he's going to be an offensive liability. He does bring that tenacity, that defense. Like I said, he's been a very good three-point shooter throughout his career, shooting around like at least 35.6% from the three-point line with the Dallas Mavericks. So maybe his value has gone down and the Lakers could take a gamble on him and see how it works, because I think he'll be a perfect complement next to LeBron James and Anthony Davis, because what the Lakers need is three-point shooting, guys who can space out the floor and just play solid defense. And I like his ability, right? Just being a guy who can just spread the floor and just play his role. And he can guard across positions. And he'll ease LeBron James on the other end as long as he can space the floor. Him being a valuable addition to a team, a championship contender team. And should the Brooklyn Nets really part ways, or not part ways, but like really part with Dorian Finney-Smith, which it does mean because, like I said, his game is starting to decrease. It's not increasing, like I mentioned in this video. And with the Brooklyn Nets, they get a guy in the rotation that could be Jared Vanderbilt, which he didn't crack the Lakers rotation in the playoffs last year because of his lack of shooting, making him a problematic fit alongside LeBron James. And the Brooklyn Nets could find time for Jared Vanderbilt to get minutes. Him being a versatile defender would make him a sensible backup for Nicholas Claxton, which I think is very interesting. And then our guy Jalen Hood-Schifino, who the Lakers drafted this year's draft 2023, he was the 17th overall pick. He'll be the centerpiece of this deal for the Brooklyn Nets, because we're not sure if the Brooklyn Nets are planning over the next couple of years to do this trade, but still they got a surplus of 3-and-D wings. Flipping one for a couple of more unique players makes sense. After all, you got Jared Vanderbilt and Jalen Hood-Schifino who have skills of their own. So Lakers fans, NBA fans general, you guys let me know in the comment section. How do you guys feel about Dorian Finney-Smith? Would you guys want him on the Los Angeles Lakers? The only thing, he's getting older. He's a veteran. He's pretty much the same age as Anthony Davis, and he's a role player. All we're going to ask him to do is just knock down shots, just play his role for the Los Angeles Lakers. And with the Brooklyn Nets, they have a logjam of 3-and-D wings, and the Lakers could use them, right? Because the Lakers were like one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the past season. The Lakers improved this offseason, acquiring Dorian Prince from the Minnesota Timberwolves. You got Jackson Hayes from the New Orleans Pelicans. He's going to be starting next to Anthony Davis in the front court. And the Lakers are searching for another big for the 14th roster spot. We still got the 15th. Now, Jalen Hood-Schifino, he's still not proven. He hasn't even played one single NBA game since he's been drafted by the Lakers in this 2023 NBA draft. So we just don't know what he's going to look like in the future. I'm not saying he's going to be a star or he could just be a very good role player, but we just don't know with this time. So he could fit the time for the Brooklyn Nets because they have a lot of young players, and they're supposed to be a rebuilding team since they traded Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, but somehow they made it to the postseason, and they got a lot of depth and a much good pieces on their roster since they acquired those depth pieces. And Jalen Hood-Schifino fits their timeline, and same with Jared Vanderbilt. But Dorian Prince, the Lakers, they got more 3-and-D wings. They're very deep at the wing position. So with Dorian Prince, I would not want him to go to the Brooklyn Nets, right? That's the team that he used to play for. I feel like a lot of people do forget about that, but he did used to play for the Brooklyn Nets, the Atlanta Hawks, and for the Minnesota Timberwolves this past season, and I believe he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. But Lakers fans, I appreciate the support. Make sure you guys smash the subscribe button, like the video, and let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed today's video. But I'm out of here. Peace.